Hello, it is Michael here, and today I'm going over top 10 annoying things that people do. So you know the type of time when people are like saying something which is really annoying to you? You know, those type of times where you're like, grr. Well, I made a top 10 list of mine, so yeah, let's go on. My number 10 is literally got your back. So when somebody says that, that means that they actually have your back. So if somebody says that, then they're grabbing onto your back, which is kind of weird, because I don't know why somebody would be holding my back, because that doesn't make much sense. Now I'm going to have to require you to remember some stuff for number 9. So do you remember if you ever said like be quiet or please be quiet to somebody when you're trying to read a book or something? And then they said like no, you be quiet? Just that annoys me so much. And I don't know if it's just like my people, my people, my people. If it's just like me and my friends which kind of encounter it, but I don't know. It's a weird thing which happens. I know with my number 8, I'm gonna look like an idiot because I might be the only person which thinks this, but you know, like how, did you know tomatoes are a fruit? This annoys me a ton because I already know this because 50 other people told me. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's only me which does this or even is bothered by this because I don't know. It just seems like I'm the only person which cares about this. But like, I feel like everybody told me once in my life, did you know tomatoes are a fruit? And I feel like I always responded with yes. Maybe it's just me trying to be smart all the time. My number 7 is told you so because with told you so, it kind of makes you feel bad because it makes you feel like you forgot something and then they make you feel horrible about forgetting about it. So then you're just all around kind of bad. You know, you kind of feel kind of bad when somebody says that. I don't know. It's kind of a thing which annoys me. A lot of these things I feel like you won't agree with me. But I feel like a lot of these things do kind of work, but I don't know about a few of them. This one is something just, on the middle, on the brink for me. I don't know. What do you guys think of Told You So? I think that's the number 7. My number 6 is reusing jokes. So you know that time when like somebody says a joke to you and then like a month or like 3 weeks later he says or the person says it to somebody else, or like they forget that they already told it to you, so they just reuse the joke. I just really hate it when people do that because it's like you're just reusing a joke, and I feel like after a little bit of time, reusing a joke, the joke isn't as funny, and I think that's something which a lot of people would agree with me is that once you've done a joke for more than 2 times, it's not very funny. So that's my number 6. My number 5 is water on pants equals pee to pants. And I feel like this is something where you know when somebody thinks this. So if you'll say, okay, let's set up a scene. So you're taking a walk. Okay, you're taking a walk down to Starbucks. You get to Starbucks. You get a drink of tea. Okay? So you have your tea, you take a sip, and then it goes everywhere in your pants. Now, the thing about this is that everybody on the street is going to think that you just peed your pants. You probably don't want that to happen. Because you look like an idiot when it happens. And it's really hard to say, no, don't worry, it just went and spilled stuff on my pants. You can't really say that, and it makes you look completely weird. I don't know, maybe, has that happened to you? Because, like, I feel like that has happened to a lot of people. But, I don't know, maybe it hasn't happened. Maybe it's a rare occurrence. But I think that is really awkward whenever that happens. that is my number 5. My number 4 is telling somebody someone else's idea. So let's say that you hear somebody, you hear somebody say a joke or something, probably more of jokes, and then you say it to somebody else, and then the person laughs and is like, good one. You should probably say, and I feel like I do this a lot, you should probably say that the person who you got the joke off of made it and not you, because then they think that you made an awesome joke, and this could go horribly wrong if they ask you for like a really funny joke, or they say, or they try and tell you a joke, and they're like, do you have a really funny joke? Because your last joke was really funny, and do you know any? Or especially if you just went to a talent show, or did that, and then they say, oh, can I hear a new joke? And then you're like, my brain has exploded recently, so I can't tell you a joke. But don't worry, I'll come up with one. Then you just have to spy on the kid which has all the good jokes. That kind of took a weird turn, but anyway, that was my number 4. My number 3. I don't know what I just said there, but anyway, my number 3 is when you're on YouTube and you go into a channel and then they say to you, I normally don't ask for likes, but if you could for this episode or something like that. The thing is that they always ask for the jokes. Not for jokes, I mean for likes. Don't act like, if you want likes, then just say, please remember to like and subscribe. But don't say, I normally don't ask for likes, but please for this episode. It doesn't cut it. And you're probably like the person who goes like, no, likes. Because the truth is that the more likes that you get, the more that your video is viewed, and the more that your video is viewed, the more subscribers, and the more subscribers, the more clicks, and the more clicks, the more money. If that makes sense. But anyway, my number 3 is, I normally don't not ask for likes, but if you could, please, for this episode. That's that. My number 2. We're getting into the greedy numbers, whatever that means. Anyway, something which just really annoys me, and it's not, like, crude humor, but it's like butt humor. It's like if the teacher says, what's 2 plus 2? But if you add 2, then if you're the type of kid, or the type of person, which would just be like, she just said but. Like, don't do that, because that's really annoying, and gets really annoying quite quick. But, like, I'm not against, like, crude humor, but crude humor is kind of like that, but it's a little bit different. But, anyway, that is my number 2. Number 1 is next. My number 1 is one which, if I were to do this in, like, order of, best to least, I would put number 1. If I did put them in order, this would definitely be number 1. It is, I never said that. So basically false promises is somebody says to you and you say, I'm going to give you this chip if tomorrow you give me a Gushers. And then the next day, you say, can I have, I need my Gushers. Then they say, I never said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I feel like if you had a tape recorder, like, be like a ninja spy, and like just whenever you're about to make a deal, just stuff with something to pick up audio, and you walk in, you do all that stuff, and then just walk out, and then say, I got my thing, and then like tomorrow it's like, I never said that, and then you're like, boom, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I did, now I need to give you my Gushers. That was a little bit weird there, but that is my number 1. that was fun, this list. My first top 10, I loved it. I took a lot of time to try and make the list good, and I didn't do amazing, but I did pretty good. Anyway, since this is my first video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.